Hey, what is up everybody? How we doing? Matt Modi here with OddsJam, and in this video, I'm just giving you my play for this Thursday night no sweat same game parlay. So I've gotten a couple of these to hit, I think 3 or 4 specifically of these no sweat Thursday night ones. I've gotten a couple parlays for Sunday and Monday night. So all in all, it has been profitable. The way it works, I'm sure everybody's aware of it by now, but you place a minimum 3 legs, I should say, same game parlay on Thursday Night Football, and you will get a refund up to a certain amount if your bet loses. For me, they only give me $5 max, which is brutal. But for those of you at home, you might have more. So my unit sizing for this is always the minimum that they will, the maximum that they will refund. So I've seen up to $100. For me, I can only get 5, but that is how much I would recommend putting on this one. The only other thing to be aware of, the odds must be plus 400 or higher. So plus 450, plus 500 would work. Plus 350, plus 300 would not. Just make sure that you click the opt-in button, which is exactly what I did here. You will know it has worked when it says accepted at the top. Then you just click bet now. And you are good to go. It'll take you to the screen here. So that's how you opt in. Obviously, the important stuff is figuring out what plays to put in to the same game parlay. So I like to use either the OddsJam Positive expected value page or the OddsJam screen, or sometimes both. In this case, I found 3 plays that I love using the screen. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. The first play is Josh Allen over 265.5 passing yards. So this is on FanDuel Sportsbook, obviously. So I'm going to go to passing props. Josh Allen over 265.5 is the first leg. The reason why I like this one, look at where every other book prices his prop at. So individually, if you were to take an individual bet, take his over 263 on Bet Rivers. That is a wildly mispriced line. I like it at 265. It's even better at 263. But look across the board at where every other book prices it. 267 on BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings. And this DraftKings one is important because DraftKings does a really good job specifically with player props. So we kind of use DraftKings as one of the books to set the lines specifically for player props. So this one's really good. Pinnacle prices it at 266.5, so prices it a yard higher, and it favors him going over. So the over is priced at 116, the under at minus 114, favoring it going over. And then we see like Prize Picks, the DFS site, 270. Thrive, 266. Underdog, 269. Betway, 267. Borgata, 267. Pretty much every sportsbook except for Bet Rivers has it priced higher than this amount, except for a couple that do have it at 265. So all in all, this is a really good play on the Josh Allen passing yards. The next one that I found was in the rushing yards category, and we are once again backing Josh Allen over 42.5. So this is another play. So we're going to go ahead and go to rushing props, Josh Allen over 42.5. And again, look at the value here. Every other book has it above this amount. And the difference, obviously, like 1 yard at 45.5 is a much bigger deal than 1 yard at 40 or 265.5, right? BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings have it at 44.5. Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, has it at 43.5, but they heavily favor it going over. They have the over priced at minus 141, the under priced at plus 108, heavily favoring it going over. And then again, 43, 44, 45, 44, 43, 44, 44, 44, 45. So across the board, no book is giving it to you at 42.5 except for Bet Rivers and Fox Bet. So this is a really good price. That's over 42.5 rushing yards for Josh Allen. So that is my second leg that I added. And the last one is actually in the anytime touchdown scorer market. And we are looking at Devin Singletary to score. So this isn't quite the same in terms of like an over and under, but look at where Devin Singletary is priced compared to the rest of the sports books. The closest is Fox Bet at plus 130, but then we have BetMGM plus 125, Caesars plus 106, Betway, plus 125. Borgota, plus 125. No book is giving it to us better than plus 130, and we're getting it at plus 140 on FanDuel. So this makes our SGP all the way up to plus 751. Let me zoom in a little bit. As you can see here, plus 751. Josh Allen over 265.5 passing yards. Josh Allen over 42.5 rushing yards. Devin Singletary, anytime touchdown score. Going to put the max that they will refund me, which is only $5. But for those of you at home, put the most that they will refund, the max. And that's going to be it. So this one has been placed, and that's it. So appreciate you guys watching. If you're tailing this, comment and let me know. But that's it. So again, enjoy the game and have a good one.